Good morning, students. Welcome back to your grammar class. In the last part, we have already completed our fifth lesson. Lesson number 6 is not in this semester, it is in second semester. So, today we are beginning our seventh lesson, determiners. Determiners are words used before nouns when referring to a specific or general things to show possession or to tell how much or how many. Determiners are the words which we used before nouns. They used to refer whether the noun is a specific or the general things or to show the possession or to tell how much or how many. Some examples of determiners are a, and, the, many, any, one, little, few, much, every, each, etc. A determiner is always followed by a noun. See the following sentences. Many people came to the party. Please give me my book. These trees are so beautiful. Here, many, my, and these are the determiners. People, book, and trees are the nouns which followed the determiners. Kinds of determiners. There are various kinds of determiners. They are articles, determiners of quantity or quantifiers, determiners of distribution, demonstrative determiners, interrogative determiners, possessive determiners, specific and general determiners. Now let us go through it in detail. First one, articles. As we already know, there are three articles in English. They are a, an, and the. The indefinite articles a and an and the definite article the are used as determiners. Examples: a mat, an Australian, the pencil in the drawer. We know that a and an are used before singular countable nouns and the article the is used to refer to specific things. Second one, determiners of quantity or quantifiers. Some determiners of quantity may be used with countable nouns while others are used with uncountable nouns or with both. Determiners of quantity or quantifiers tell us how much or how many. Some of these determiners are used solely with countable nouns while others are used with uncountable nouns. Some examples are some, any, much, enough, whole, little, a little, all, several, a lot, many, few, a few, the few, first few, second, one, two, etc. Some of these determiners are easily confused and hence incorrectly used. Now, let us see the uses of various determiners. Firstly, much and many. Much always used before uncountable nouns to denote quantity. The word much we used before uncountable nouns in order to denote their quantity. Many usually refers to a number. Many we used for countable nouns in order to refer to their number. Examples: there is not much water left in the tank. Many people believe that technology is the best thing to happen to us. Little, a little, the little. Little means almost nothing. A little means some. The little means all that is. Examples: he has little interest in sports. This sentence means he has no interest in sports. Second, give me a little sugar. This sentence means give me some sugar. Third, he gave the little money he had to charity. It means he gave all the money what he had to charity. Next, the uses of few, a few, the few. Few means opposite of many and refers to a number. Means practically none. As we already told, many usually refers to a number, but few just opposite of that, means none. A few means some, the few means all there is. Examples: few people here are vegetarian. He has only a few friends. Mohan gave away the few clothes he had. Any and some. Any we used for questions and negative statements. Some positive for a few. Examples: do you have any books? Here are some books. There are determiners with two or more words, like a lot of, plenty of, a large number of, etc., which can be used in this context. Third kind of determiner is determiners of distribution. Determiners like either, neither, each and every show distribution. Determiners of distribution are used to show distribution. These determiners are either, neither, each and every. Now let us see the uses of each. Each and every. Each we used when members of a set are considered individually. The verb used is singular. If there are a group of members and we have to consider them individually, we can use each before the noun. The verb which followed each is always a singular one. Every we used when a large but indefinite number of people or things are considered individually. Every is stronger than each. Every we used for a group when the number is indefinite. Examples: each person got his share. Every man does their duty. Next, either and neither. Either stands for any one of two or each of the two. When we are comparing or when we are choosing any one or two, we can use either. Neither is the opposite of either and means neither the one nor the other. Neither is always used in a negative sense. It is just opposite of either. Examples: you can pick up either of the boxes. He belongs to neither the ruling party nor the opposition. Next one, demonstrative determiners. This, that, these, and those are demonstrative determiners that points out a person or thing. Examples: Can you lend me this pen? Are those books new? There are four demonstrative determiners. They are this, that, these, or those. These determiners we use to point out a person or thing. Interrogative determiners. Interrogative determiners we use to ask questions. Where, what, which, and whose are some interrogative determiners used when we ask questions. Examples: whose pens are these? What time will we reach? Possessive determiners. Possessive determiners are used to show the possession. We use words like my, your, his, her, its, their, our, etc. to show possession. Examples: those are our plants. Is your system? We are moving to exercise 1. Fill in the blanks with the suitable determiners. We have to fill the following blanks with the suitable determiners, which we already discussed above. Take your pencil and try to fill the following blanks. Here are the answers. First, whose hat is this? Second, which house does he live in? Third, don't you like this car? 4. The winter sale is on in every shop in the area. 5. It is pity that no child will help his mother. 6. Every customer loves our dishes. 7. We bought a gift for the person in the old age home. 8. Please distribute these flyers to the visitors. 9. Neither document has any signature on it. 10. These mementos are to be given only to guests. 11. There were many people waiting in the rain for a glimpse of their favorite star. 12. The man standing there in the red shirt is a friend of mine. 13. The stadium is near that building. 14. He will take his luggage with him. 15. There are many ways to bake a cake. Copy this exercise neatly to your notebook and try to include the examples from the textbook.